Now I am truly privileged to introduce Daemen College Alumni Association Representative Dr. Paul Michaud. Dr. Michaud began his college career with Convocation at Daemen College. As a graduate from Daemen College with a bachelor's degree in physical therapy, Paul began his career path with a solid foundation. Paul continued his studies, graduating with his master's degree in science education from the University of Buffalo and earning his medical doctorate from the Uniformed Services University of the Health Sciences. His studies gave him the structure in which to build a rewarding career serving our country. Dr. Michaud proudly serves in the United States Army, where he is a major in the Medical Corps. Dr. Michaud is also Chief of Radiology, serving as nuclear and general radiologist for the Eisenhower Army Medical Center. Additionally, he is Deputy Consultant for Nuclear Medicine for the Office of the Surgeon General. Dr. Michaud previously worked as the Chief of Nuclear Radiology for the Eisenhower Army Medical Center and is the Nuclear and General Radiologist for Walter Reed Army Medical Center. Paul currently resides in Evans, Georgia with his wife Jamie and their 5 sons, Paul, James, Andrew, David, and Luke. So Mrs. Michaud has certainly earned some stripes as well. According to his supervisors, Paul is a stunning talent with absolutely unlimited potential. He continues to achieve professionally and serves our nation with the utmost professionalism and commitment. He has certainly made Daemen College very proud. Please welcome back to the college this year's Convocation speaker from the class of 1999, Dr. Paul Michaud.
So how about a wildcat hand for the students here today? This is a great showing. Thank you. I appreciate it. Dr. Flint, thank you for that kind introduction. It was an absolute pleasure to meet you yesterday. Dr. Olson, Daemen College leadership, thank you for inviting me home. Faculty, alumni, guests, parents, and especially new students, welcome. It's an honor to be here as you begin your academic year. I'd like to acknowledge my guests in attendance today. I'm not going to look at them or I won't be able to get through the speech. My wife, Jamie, she's my world, my motivation for everything I do. My son, Luke, who's representing my five boys. His 4 older brothers had to stay at home. And my parents, Guy and Priscilla. Dr. Olson, I want to acknowledge your team that gave me a tour of the campus yesterday. Where's Miss Graff? I know she's here somewhere. Right there she is. Thank you, ma'am. Ms. Graff and her team are a class act, and everyone I met along the way are true professionals. I'm not surprised in the least that such great things are happening here at Daemen College. Sir, it's clear your vision is well nested in the priorities of everyone I spoke with, a sign of great leadership in any organization. What a pleasure it was to see some past teachers. I promise I won't embarrass anyone, but I'm going to call some people out. Dr. Brogan, Dr. Fries, where is she? There's Dr. Fries. Dr. Mark. Let me just say one thing about Dr. Mark. Yes, the whole, after Daemen, I don't think I ever took a class in literature, particularly British literature, anything like that. Do not underestimate the impact of your liberal arts education. I do more writing now, skills I learned in Dr. Mark's class, than I've ever done in my whole life. Take advantage of that time. And what an honor it was to meet some others, Dr. Mankey, Dr. Ford, Colonel Gordon. Sir, you have a great team. I do have one concern, however, and Katie, I may turn to you. Whose idea was it to have me speak right before Dr. Brogan? Not the way to treat your alumni. Had I known this before, I probably wouldn't have got on that plane in Georgia. I mean that not as a joke, but in all humility. Dr. Brogan has had a profound impact on my life. He's my mentor, the reason I went to medical school, the reason I wear the military uniform today, and the basis of much of what I'm going to share with you today. Sir, it's humbling to be on the same stage as you. I don't deserve the honor. So as you heard, back home in Georgia, I lead the radiology department in what is one of the major military medical centers in the Southeast. On my road to the current position that I'm in, I've been blessed with the opportunity to learn from some amazing people. Personally, it's been my wife and my parents. Professionally, it's been teachers such as Dr. Brogan, military and medical colleagues, my most recent commander, Colonel Castle, to name a few. I could go on for a long time. There is one common action that I've observed in all these people over the years that makes them so amazing, and this is something I've attempted to reproduce in my own life. They take care of people. All of them in different ways, but they take care of people. So when I took over the radiology department 2 years ago, I said this is what our focus would be. We would be known for the way we take care of people. You're going to be asked of a lot. What I'm asking of you is that you make this your focus too. The folks here at Daemen will give you more knowledge than you'll ever need to succeed in your chosen field. I'll tell you how I know this. Dr. Fries is over there somewhere. I'm not going to embarrass you, ma'am, I promise. So after I left Daemen, I spent a year getting my master's, 4 years from a medical degree, 1 year of an internship, 4 years of radiology residency, and a 1-year fellowship. So if you're counting, that's 11 years of schooling after Daemen College. Yet the lowest grade I've ever received was in Dr. Fries' general chemistry class. And that's just because she felt bad for me. When I saw her the other day, I said, hey, I got your back in organic chemistry, though I got an A in that one. Medical school was a joke after that. I worked hard here, and I was well prepared. And you will be too. And that's the point. You will have the knowledge to succeed when you leave here. But it'll be through your actions that you separate yourself from your peers. So I ask that you begin today, incorporating this one action into your lives as you begin your studies here. Take care of people. You may be thinking, what does a radiologist know about taking care of people, right? Radiologists sit in a dark room, alone, in front of a computer, looking at images all day. My dad asked me this once. I'll tell you what I know. Nearly all my time in the military has been during the most recent Middle East conflict. And no matter what you think of that conflict, I've seen firsthand, nearly every day of my life, the sacrifices some of our fellow Americans are willing to make for you and me. So let me tell you about who my people take care of. It's a young soldier who needs an x-ray of what's left of his legs because they were blown off by an IED. It's a veteran who proudly served in a prior conflict coming in for an MRI. Or the widow of a fallen soldier coming in to get a PET CT scan because she just found out she had cancer. Those are the heroes that we take care of, and we owe them nothing less than pure excellence. Taking care of people permeates everything we do in my department. It's not just how well I read their CT scan. They expect me to do well at that. It's greeting them in a courteous manner when they walk into my department. It's recognizing the reason that they're getting that CT scan is because they're sick, and they're probably scared of what that CT scan is going to show. And they may not have the capacity to treat my people with the same courtesy. We do it anyway. It's compassionately preparing them for that exam and alleviating any concerns that they have. It's ensuring before they leave my department, their needs are taken care of, and we've met their expectations. And if we haven't met their expectations, we take responsibility. We're accountable to them, and we make it right. In short, we do anything it takes to exceed their expectations, exceed the expectations of those we serve. The population you serve may be different than mine. It does not matter. Find out what you need to do to take care of them, and then exceed their expectations. Make your name synonymous with taking care of people. Never underestimate the power of simply being nice or having empathy towards others. The most important person in the world is the person you're taking care of at any given moment. Treat them that way. Dr. Brogan is a master at this. For him, it comes naturally. For some of us, we have to work at it. Consciously tell yourself you're going to do everything in your power to make sure every single person you come into contact with walks away with you a little bit better than they came. Now, are you going to succeed every time? Probably not. But integrity dictates that you will try. I know a little bit about how challenging this can be. About once a week, I find myself sitting with a woman and her family. I have to tell her she has breast cancer. I can guarantee that moment is one of the worst in her life. There is no way she is walking away from me better than she came. Do I give up? Do we roll over? Not a chance. That's when we engage. I have a team in my department dedicated for this purpose alone. We prepare for this moment. Somehow, my team has to take that fear, the sudden realization of mortality and sadness, and turn it into courage, hope, and the understanding that she's not alone in her journey. We will be with her every step of the way. Anything else I may have had that day for my plans becomes irrelevant. The studies can pile up, the meetings can wait or not happen, I don't care. My team stays with that woman until every last question is answered, until the last teardrops fall, both mine and hers. Until she knows deep in her heart we're going to do everything we can do to take care of her, body, mind, and soul. If a radiologist who is supposed to be alone all day in a dark room in front of a computer can figure out how to take care of people, how much more will you be able to do? So I encourage you, do the same for those you serve. Find out what they need and build your world around them. Now here's the rub. Everything I just said applies not only to those you serve, but also your colleagues, your superiors, your friends, and even strangers. So you have your task, Daemen College. Be known for one thing, the way you take care of people. Daemen College, thank you. Have a great year, and God bless.